This is KUGAN CASSIUS Rifle TV in association with Macklin in Marbella. We're at the residence of Billy Joe Saunders, WBO middleweight champion. How are you, Billy?
Not too bad, Coogie Bear. Not too bad.
So,
just stay your distance. Keep a little bit of distance today.
Alright. Why? You're not in a good mood?
Listen, no, to be honest with you, yesterday I was in a very, very bad mood. Yesterday I was in an extremely bad mood. Today I'm alright. I'm not too bad today.
Yeah?
Not too bad today.
Is this a barn behind you?
No, Coogie, these are stables.
But that looks like a barn.
No, if you look in the barn. Oh, well, I've got a hook. Come with me. I'll show you. This, if you want to listen, tomorrow, which is Saturday, is this going out tonight? You put this on?
Today.
Tomorrow, Saturday, I'm racing this horse. If you want to come and video it, everyone want to watch it. Seriously, I swear to God, I'm racing it tomorrow. This is called Big Turner.
What's it called?
Big Turner.
Big Turn.
Big Turner, Coogan. Big
Turner.
Turner, meet Coogie Bear. What do you reckon this horse?
Yeah?
Good horse, isn't it? That's a gypsy horse, Coogan.
Proper gypsy horse.
Yeah. He's a shrine horse.
Now, what is this horse worth?
What?
What is this horse worth?
More than your car.
Yeah?
Yeah. More than listen, trust me, this is listen. He's a lot of money horse.
What would it take to be a part of that horse?
25 grand? Seriously. Big Turner. And
Who named it Big Turner?
That ain't even my best horse. I got a better horse than that, but it's been the way trained. I'm a gypsy man, Coogan, alright? Gypsy man.
Really? No other horses in there.
I've got no other horses in here. Like.
Have you got any other animals there?
Yeah, I've got more horses over the back. Listen, at the end of the day, I like living with horses. Yeah? This is my culture. This is where I'm from. This is my background. I was born on a horse and cart.
Are you really?
Yeah.
You were born in Romford?
Wellington City I was born.
Wellington City?
I was conceived, well, put it this way, I was conceived in a wagon.
Okay.
To answer your question.
Fair enough. Fair point.
My birth certificate's got Jippo on it. I'll get called it on Twitter and whatnot else, I'll call it myself now. All this racist remarks got to stop as well. Honestly. Listen, you don't understand. Monday, I'm doing a documentary. Monday. Yeah?
Yeah.
For ITV. No, BBC. I'm doing a documentary. If someone tries to steal my horse as well, do you understand?
Sorry. Why have you got that?
I don't know why that's there, to be fair. But don't ever try to steal this horse, whatever you do.
Oh,
I don't know why that's there.
Can you keep that away from me, please?
What? Now listen, let me tell you. I don't know why. That's me fellow who works for me. It's got that there. Listen, it's got to stop, Coog, all the racist remarks. I'll get a lot of them. Seriously, I'm doing a thing for BBC.
About what? About that?
Racism, yeah. I'm doing it Monday.
Do you think that people realise that it is racism or not? Do you think it's a bit of a little bit being uneducated about the? No,
not really, Coog. Because when you get called pikey, jippo, this and stinking pikey, gypsy, you want to die and all that. That's rude, man. That's more than rude.
Is that what people tweet you?
Yeah. I got them all saved, don't I? Because I'm going to show the BBC all my tweets. Yeah. You're unsettling this horse. He thinks, yeah. This horse thinks. This horse thinks you're another horse, Coogan. This horse thinks you're a female version of himself. Do you want you to jump in the stable? Do you want to get in there?
No thanks.
Yeah. Listen, listen, I say many things on camera, I say many things on Twitter, but never once have I been a racist to anybody or towards anybody in my life, because I know how it feels.
Okay, let's just talk a little bit about yesterday, because I spoke to you and you said you were pissed off. This was obviously your Twitter, you had your Twitter rant, but you said you were pissed off yesterday.
Can we sit down?
If you want.
Yeah, go on.
What led into you being aggravated for the day?
Coogan, listen, I just woke up in one of them moods. I woke up in one of them moods where I just didn't care what I said, who I said it to. It was just one of them days. Look, let's face it. First of all, it's frustrating because, you know, I'm waiting now. I've got a date now, obviously, with Frank and that. And can I just put it out there, first of all, that a lot of people slag slag off Frank and whatnot else, but to be honest with you, if I really want to, the purse he's given me, I could retire now, and that's no joke. If I wanted to, listen, I'm not saying I'm some Richard Branson or anything, but I could. I've got enough money now to set on my family and myself, if I really want to. But you know, people slag him off. I see yesterday I put a tweet up saying all the promoters, yeah, all right, I put all the promoters in the UK and whatnot else, but I shouldn't have really put that towards Frank in a way, because he's been very, very good to me on financial side of things for fights and delivering what he said he was going to deliver in certain places. So I'm just going to move him from that tweet yesterday. That's the first thing. But yeah, like other promoters now, let me say, Eddie Hearn for one, yeah? Seriously. He's talking like this, Tom Doran. No disrespect to Tom Doran, I see him fight. He had a fight with Keeler.
Luke Keeler, yeah.
It was a good fight for two. When did it last? 2 or 3 rounds?
About that, yeah. Great fight.
But listen, to try and sell the public, that's not good. If he's supposed to be looking after Tom Doran, he's out of you, KUGAN. Seriously. If he's supposed to be looking after Tom Doran, that's his manslaughter. Trust me. Because you don't do that. You put him in with someone who can fight back, not keep putting him in with someone who's, all right, he's unbeaten, but he hasn't had the learning fights. His most big learning fight was against Luke Keeler. So that's one. For two, Alvarez, a complete shitbag. An absolute little shitbag. Why would he vacate? All right, it's business, but why would you... What sort of heart, what sort of man's art, no matter what your team says, and it is business, he don't need the money anyway, he's a multi-millionaire, but why would he vacate that belt and say fight another champion? Why would you do that? And that is really, that's listen, to me that's low. That's robbing the fans and whatnot else, of robbing the fans of a big fight, promising you get in the ring with him that night. He's a shitbag. Listen, Frank Ryan and me lawyers in talks now for a fight with someone. And this show, look, I can't really say too much, but it surprised a lot of people if it gets made. A lot of people, and it's looking like it could get made. Meeting yesterday about it. Yeah, so you know that is really that baffles me. Why would he do that? Why would he vacate? And never once. Listen, I just want to put it out there to everyone, and they can listen who sucks Golovkin off and who don't want to suck him off. Listen, at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck for Golovkin. I don't. Yes, he's a good fighter. Yes, he's the best fighter on the planet. But do I give a fuck? No. I'll fight anybody. I don't care about Golovkin fighting. I don't want to fight him or him. I will fight Golovkin. Never once in my life have I said I wouldn't fight Golovkin. I've always said, once at a press conference, I said to Chris Eubank, Golovkin would beat me and you on the same night. What people need to realise, boxing, look at Tyson, boxing's mind games. You say things. Don't get me wrong, he is genuinely the best fighter on the planet. But if that fight got made with me and him, would I go in there believing that I'd get beat? Never in a million years. I wouldn't lose my arse. Everybody who's boxed, everybody who he's fought, has lost their arse before he's got in the ring, shit themselves before they got in the ring. At press conferences, at weigh-ins, more or less pulling his pants down and sucking him off and fingering him. Seriously, that's what they're more or less done. Patting him on the back. Oh, can't wait to knock me out. No way. If I went there, I'd get in his face and I'd tell him what I thought of him. Yeah, that's then what I'd do first of all. So never once in my life have I said I'll never fight him, because I'll fight any man born from his mother, any man. I don't care. So that's one little...
Let me just go back a little bit. Right, after Canelo knocks out Amir Khan...
Yeah. A blown up welterweight, light welterweight.
Okay, after that fight, Oscar De La Hoya said that he was going to make contact with Golovkin's team in the morning to try and start the negotiations for Canelo versus Triple G for later on in the year. Now, we haven't kind of heard anything since then.
Yep.
The next bit of news we had was that Canelo had vacated the middleweight title, and Golovkin had been instated as the champion for the WBC. Yeah. So, do you believe that fight 100% won't happen later on this year?
I know it's not going to happen. That never happened. Let me tell you, The only big name and cash cow Golden Boy's got is Alvarez. You know, listen, why? But listen, Kugan, what I just can't get over is of being a man, being a human being. You've got the WBC middleweight title, then all of a sudden you vacate it. If that was my team, I said, right, listen, all right, yeah, this is business, and don't get me wrong, it is. But at the end of the day, I've got a bit of pride about me here. The whole of the world is watching this, not a hall full of people. The boxing planet is watching this. I'm not vacating this title, make the fight. That's what should have been said. Because listen, at the end of the day, the team works for him. The whole outfit works for Alvarez. Every single one of them, they all work for Alvarez. So Alvarez got the final decision, not them. They can say what they think. Listen, Frank Warren, Daniel can say to me, Billy Joe, this is it. I advise you not to fight him. I think you go here. But at the end of the day, if a bit of pride's there, and I say, listen, boys, I want to fight him. It's got to happen. That's it. It's got to happen. It has to happen. He makes the final decision. You pay your team to listen to him, but and I do, and I respect Alvarez listening to his team, but on a certain degree. Not when someone pushes you in a corner and a week beforehand you're saying, I'm ready now, get in the ring now, I call him in the ring. Then the week after, vacate your belt. That's his shitbags talk. Alvarez lost all respect for me. All respect. And me and Golovkin fight, no talks was ever proper in negotiation. No terms and conditions were set. Nothing. So all that was contacted. They contacted Frank Warren after I won the belt and said, would you like to fight Golovkin? Frank asked me that, and I told Frank, yes. I said, I will fight him. I said, if he's asked to fight me, I will fight him. And Pete was going on about £4 million was offered this. No. $1 million, $1.5 million it was, something stupid. Stupid. No money at all, really, for that sort of fight. Unification. So that's that one out the way to clear up. Will I fight Golovkin? Yes, I would love to fight Golovkin for all the belts. Love to. I've got the only belt he ain't got, and I'm willing to even go. I told Frank yesterday, well, I told Robert yesterday, I'm willing to go to America, if that's the case. But not go to America. You rightly pay me. Rightly, I have a couple of says, what I want in the venue, and let's go. Let's fight. America, where's the most money? Let's go and fight. See who the best man is. Let's see how good I am. Am I as good as that? I don't know. We'll soon see.
I want to go back to yesterday, obviously, the press conference to see Eubank has rejoined Matchroom and Sky Sports. There was some comments from English, Chris Eubank Sr.
Yeah.
Quite notably picked up on it. He said that he doesn't see a way Golovkin can beat his son.
No? Well, let me tell you for what. Just one there, Kugan, please. He's full of shit. He keeps mentioning James DeGale's name. James DeGale hasn't beat him. Yeah? James DeGale hasn't beat him. So why keep mentioning his name? James DeGale is super middleweight champion of the world. Why is James DeGale going to turn around and fight a no-good bum? Because that's what I like to call him, whether people want to agree with me or not. A no-good bum who likes beating people who's not on his level. Give him a chance. He wants to, what? Because his dad's whoever he is. Listen. To be honest with you, I was speaking to Noel Fisher yesterday. Do you know him?
Yep.
Who is he then?
I know him.
You don't know him, Cook? Well, who is he?
Do you mean Neil Fisher?
No, Noel.
Oh.
He's the producer of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And they want to give Chris Eubank Jr. a slot on the new film. Because that's who he looks like. He looks like one of the Ninja Turtles, doesn't he? Set there. So yeah, so that's always there. If the boxing don't work out, I can speak to Noel Fisher for him, and he's got a slot there. He's the producer of the show. So yeah, but listen, let me tell you what he is. He's a little wank stain. That's all he is. He could have boxed me for a world title and earned a shed load of money. And he could have boxed Danny Jacobs. Why would you want to, yeah? All right, fair enough. Let me tell you the reason why. Did I turn down a world title? No. I was in mandatory position. I got an offer come to me. An offer that, not even a step in the ring, I got more money than at the time I ever earned in a fight. To step aside. And I was still fighting the winner. So that, to me, that's only waiting. That's not refusing. I signed to let him fight, but agreement I fight the winner, whether it's in America or Andy Lee. Andy Lee won, I beat Andy Lee. But for him to turn down at this stage of his career, 2 world title opportunities is just diabolical, embarrassing. 2, not 1, 2, with 2 different bodies as well. WBA, WBO. All right, one ain't a full. One's not a full version, but if Chris Eubank Sr. wants his son to fight Golovkin next, it can easily be done. So all he's got to go and do is beat Danny Jacobs, then he's mandatory for the WBA. He's mandatory. So if they want that fight that bad, instead of keep talking about it, let him go and do that, and he can easily fight him. So all he's got to do is beat Danny Jacobs for the WBA, and Danny Jacobs should be a walk in the park for him, the way they're talking. Let me tell you, Chris Eubank, whether the public want to hear it or not, he can listen. That's all he is. He's fit, and he'll have a go. Someone with a boxing brain will beat him with a blindfold on. Listen, if people knew how I beat him on the training that I had, trust me, it's a joke.
So when you hear Chris Eubank Jr, Senior, and also Eddie Hearn from yesterday stating that they want Golovkin and they want him this year.
Eddie Hearn don't care if Golovkin pulls a knife out and stabs him, do he? Let's face it, Eddie Hearn don't care about that. Eddie Hearn's probably got more time of looking at the clouds than concentrating on what he's done with his career, because they know they're all a bunch of idiots and they don't know where they're going next. You know, after one fight, listen, if Eddie Hearn don't get him mandatory for some sort of title, or get him some sort of intercontinental title next or something like that, he'll probably leave Eddie Hearn again. So you can't really put time in people like that. Same as what he said about James DeGale. He's not going to give him his all. He's not going to give James DeGale his all because he's not fully part of him. That works the same for him as well. All right, he's on Sky, but that's what he likes. Eubank. He likes to be seen. That's it. And if he's seen beating up bums or beating up whoever, like this fellow who's fighting Tom Doran, he's 17-0, but he ain't been operating on that sort of level. So listen, you can't. To me personally, that's how people get hurt in boxing. That's how people get hurt in boxing. When you put this sort of opponent against a higher opponent in boxing, boxing's not a game. Boxing's punching in the head and punching what else. That fight, the Boxing Board of Control needs to look at that fight and say no. Trust me, to prevent any further ongoing injuries in the game, because this is not right, 100%. At that level for the British title as well, because that kid's going to come with this is his big chance. He's going to come and try, and he could get seriously hurt. So that's just
I mean, Tom Doran, it's no like discredit to him. He's been given a British title shot.
Listen. I really hope Tom Doran knocks him out. I really do. But listen, I see the fight. It was a very good fight he had with Luke Keeler, and I'm not saying Tom Doran's rubbish or whatnot else, but he's just not operated at that level. Maybe a John Ryder fight if he come through that, then chuck him in there or something like that, or you know, a Spike fight or something like that. But you don't just go, all right, from winning the prize fight, having a few fights here from 6 to 8 rounders. Has he been a champion before?
I believe so.
No.
But coming back to what I was saying, when you hear sort of the Eubank saying about wanting to fight Golovkin and seeming like they mean it, do you...
No, it's all full of shit. It's all full of bullshit. If they're not going to fight me, Danny Jacobs, they're not going to fight Golovkin. His son hasn't got the balls. KUGAN, listen, boxing's a business. We could go down the car, we can get in our car today, go down the road, have an accident and die. Yeah? He got offered a hell of a lot of money to fight me. I suppose he got offered a few quid to fight Jacobs, but he's choosing to defend his British title, which is very, very, I don't know, very... If you knew about the boxing world, like the normal member of the public don't know the ins and outs of titles and whatnot else, overlook it. But if you know your boxing, it's very suspicious. He knows, KUGAN. He knows what... His dad's not stupid. his dad puts as much confidence as he can in his son as any father would, but his dad knows what level he's at. His dad knows.
His dad also said at the press conference yesterday that he doesn't believe that Golovkin or Golovkin's team will want to fight his son.
Why not?
I'm just
because
saying.
he looks like a turtle, and he might get his daggers out and stab him. Something like that. Listen, he talks absolutely shit, that man. He talks that much shit, it's a joke. What he should concentrate on is going to get the kid that he left abandoned somewhere. He should go and concentrate on bringing him up and being sort of a father to him, because if he didn't want to have little children about the place, he should have put something on the end of it, as Jeremy Kyle say. So he didn't do that. Listen, I ain't got time talking about them. Listen, at the end of the day, I've got bigger fights. I want to test myself against the best. I want to go against the Alvarez's and the Golovkins. I want to go against the Danny Jacobs and all the big names. That's what I'm here now. I'm at that stage now. I'm world champion. Let's see how good I am. Let's see how good I literally am. Because if I get in the ring with someone who's shit, I box shit. If I get in the ring with someone who likes to scrape a win, I scrape a win. But when I get in the ring with someone who's very good puncher, I'm switched on. Trust me. Everybody will tell you that.
Just hold on 1 second. I'm not cutting this. I'm just changing the card. Just hold on. Right. Sorry about that. Just picking this back up with Billy Joe Saunders. So, your summary of the Canelo situation is what?
No, but listen. He's a ginger-headed wanker. Listen, trust me. He's upset me, really, in a way. He's upset me because I don't know how you could coward that much. All right, it's business. People keep saying, for an instance, I spoke to Robert Davis yesterday. He was saying, Billy Joe, but it's business. It might be, all right, yeah, but if the shoe was on the other foot, I wouldn't care about business. It's about pride. We're fighting men. We're born to fight. We are fighting men. That's fucking. I don't know what that is. I do not know what that is. He should be ashamed. And he's done very well in boxing. He's done it extremely well. But he should be ashamed to walk out in public. I couldn't show my face. Listen, do you know if I did that?
Vacated your title?
Listen, trust me.
You might be in a position where...
Trust me. 1 second. Jimbo. I'm just doing a interview as we speak, mate. I'll bail you back, yeah? Yeah, like I said.
You may be in a position where it might not be that straightforward whether you have to vacate a title or not. I'm not saying this one.
Listen,
I'm saying in your career.
Never in my life would I vacate a world title. Listen, to do that, you got to be ballless. And I don't care if my promoter, my manager, my dad, my mum, my brother, all telling me to. I wouldn't care if I was going to get £50 million the next fight. To vacate and to show another man that you ain't got the art to face him, that is... I couldn't sleep at night. I swear on my son's life, I couldn't sleep at night and I couldn't show my face in public. If I went in that ring and I got led out on the canvas like a ruler on the floor, yeah, I'll get up afterwards, I got beat by the better man, fair play to him. But never, ever, ever would I run from someone. And even if it was business, I could never do that. Worked all your life to get that title, that prestige title. But then make the best of it. Why not say a week before he beat up a light welterweight? Why not then say, I'm thinking about moving down now. This weight don't suit me. I feel sluggish at it or something. I'm thinking about moving down. Don't call him in the ring and act like the big man because of the night you got to win against a light welterweight. Listen, trust me one thing. In my kid's life, people can call me stupid, mad or what. I school Canelo, and I know I would. I know I'd school him. Slow feet, come in, good hands. I love that. Styles make fights, and I absolutely love that style. Trust me. I'd love to beat him up. And I'll gladly give him a shot at my world title, so at least he can try to say he's fighting for another world title or try to get him out of some situation, but he's a coward. It only shows you what heart he has got. Trust me. Because any fighting man wouldn't fear nobody. Nobody. But he does.
Didn't you vacate your southern area?
Yeah, because... but listen, let me tell you the reason why that was, yeah?
Did you vacate it? I'm sure you vacated it.
Yeah, because listen, Robin Deacon was mandatory. And,
leave Deacon alone.
He's mad, man, he's right, he knows. Robin Deacon was mandatory, and to be honest with you, he was looking sharp at one stage, and I thought, fuck me, he's mandatory, I better get rid of this title. He was coming, mate, he was coming. But listen, can I put it out there? When I was mandatory for the British title against Martin Murray, yeah? we all know Mike Murray fight anybody, but he vacated the title, the British title, when I was mandatory. Not because he was frying, but because he's in it for the money in the sport, and we're not on the same earning page as Canelo. Yeah? So he was promised a world title fight with Felix Sturm, I believe, at the time. What was his first one? Felix Sturm, wasn't it, in Germany? Yeah, it was Sturm. Yeah. So I can understand, just putting that situation, I can understand that situation. If that was happened to Canelo, and he wasn't who he was, and they said, all right, you're vacating the WBC because, and you're fighting for the WBA or some other title, in that situation where someone's not a big earner, but they're going to get probably 7 times as much they've ever earned before, I say good luck to them. I wouldn't question it. Good luck to them, I say. Fair play, good luck to you. But not when you're in his position, when you're sitting on that money anyway, and you're sitting there and you know that you don't have to work again anyway. You just don't do that. And then call him in the ring a week before and all that. That's just shit. That's shit. And if I box Golovkin, I wouldn't give him no respect. No respect at all. He's a good fighter, but people's beat before they get in the ring. They shit themselves before they get in the ring. They more or less give him the win. They just get in the ring to get beaten up. They run away from him. Listen, if I got, even when people say it's different when you feel his power, alright, if I feel his power, but you only one chance. If you're not going to beat him, you've got to try and knock him out. If you can't outbox him, you've got to try and knock him out. If you can't knock him out, you've got to try and outbox him. If you can't outbox him, you just got to try to get the win ugly. If you can't get the win ugly, you just got to headbutt him. Kick him. You know, you've got to do anything to get the win, basically.
Do you know what? I know people are probably watching this and probably thinking...
Wanker, probably.
Probably, yeah.
Probably thinking, listen, Billy Joe, you're a stupid jippo wanker, but do I give a shit? No. Because what I think and what I believe is two different things.
No, but the thing is, you know, when you say, like, people, when you say you'll fight Golovkin, you'll fight Canelo, I actually know you mean that. No, I know you mean that. Listen, whether the fights get made or not, it's a different thing, because it's not always in your hands. But I know that you're probably stupid enough to actually take some of them fights.
KUGAN, listen, I would never take a fight believing and knowing that I'll get beat. Never take a fight knowing that. Never in my life, because I think I'm a shithouse. I won't even... Whoever I get... Listen, I think in the middleweight division, I am one of the... Well, I know I'm one of the best because I'm world champion. I am one of the best. Whether I look good in the ring, whether I look shit, well, I'll get the win. I'll get the win. And also, just a quick one, I see a little interview the other day someone sent me, is that a go-go saying that me and John Ryder was close, could have gone either way. A go-go, you must be on some stupid drugs off of them shoulders injury or whatever injury you have got. The Paralympics, that's the only Olympics he's getting next because he's injured all the time. Listen, trust me, he needs to sort himself out, mate. Stop keep talking about fights and stop keep trying to impersonate people. Mate, listen, I swear to God, I'd knock him out and stop him before the 12 rounds would be stopped. He keeps talking shit all the time. I've heard a couple of little things from him. I've already whipped his ass as amateur. I'm just having a go at everyone today, aren't I?
It's alright.
I'm just having a little go
That's
at
what we're here for.
Yeah, I know, but
that's
listen,
what we're here
if
for.
you would have got me yesterday, KUGAN, mate, I'd have been sued.
I was in Harrods yesterday.
Was you? What was you doing in there? I hope you didn't have any funny packages on you, dropping off or so. But people's looking at you when he's queuing up, like, what the fuck?
Are you calling me a drug dealer?
No. Yeah,
you
I
calling
am.
me
Yeah.
a drug dealer?
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
See, that's a stereotype. Now you're doing it now. You don't like being called the P word and all that. And now you're stereotyping me.
Let me ask you. Let me say one thing. Obviously, look, you like family anyway, yeah. But every time you see me, or certain other time when we're in public in front of people, and you don't say that word, you go, Jippo, you say, but underneath your breath, or to try and get a reaction out of me in front of people.
That's absolute.
KUGAN, I swear on my son's life, you swear, you have done it. You have done it, but you do it to get reaction out of me.
Never.
KUGAN, you know.
Never.
KUGAN, you know.
You know how many travellers I know?
You swear on your goat's life never.
No.
I
I pull people on it though. But I pull people. I'm not even a traveller and I pull people on it. I say it when I feel that.
But you've had traveller in you, haven't you?
What's that meant to mean?
You've had traveller in you, obviously.
Well, I'm
No, but listen, you've had traveller in you, haven't you?
I'm not answering these questions.
But listen, I'm asking you, you've had a bit of travel inside you, obviously.
I don't even know what you're trying to imply. Anyway, the point I was trying to make...
From the back end.
Hey, the point I was trying to make is...
Yeah.
Some people need educating. Some people are being, how you term it, to be racist, but some people just need educating about it, because I don't think they realise.
Look, people need to be educated. I'll tell you what they do, right? Let me tell you this. You got good Sikhs, you got bad Sikhs. You got good Jews, you got bad Jews. You got good Christians, you got bad Christians. You got good gypsies, you got bad gypsies. I'm not saying everybody's a saint, but let's just, for instance, I got a load of black friends, a load. I'll get on well with every single one of them. But just an example, and I can use your culture as an example as well in a minute. I know you're looking at me, but right, black man walks down the street. First thing the police officers do, pull him, check him for what? Knives. Oh, because you're black, you're carrying a knife. No. Because a black man 2 weeks beforehand stabbed someone, then probably the officer who's dealing with that case or who's involved, and the officers who's involved, they see a black man walking down the street, they pull him and search him for a knife. Why would you do that? They see, quote me if I'm wrong, I can name a few occasions. I was in the airport. There was an Asian fella there. Swear to God, I was going to Spain at the time, and all of a sudden, they was like, out of everyone, they pulled him out of the queue, and they're searching him and they're asking him questions about this laptop. And to be honest with you, Cougar, I was thinking twice about getting on the flight the way they was going against him. And then they let him go. I'm thinking, why would you do that in front of everybody? Because I felt sorry for him. Because it must have been embarrassing. Trust me. But that's only because he's Asian. Trust me. People see gypsies pulled up the road. They might see a big pile of rubbish left. Then they see me walking down the street and think he's a scumbag. He chucks litter about. Why? No. People just need to look into it more. People need to see that I like to think I'm a kind, giving person. I like to get treated how I treat people. All right, I'm not saying I'm a saint to everybody. I might dislike people or whatnot else. But I'm not a bad person. People need to look more into that. And again, Tyson as well. Same. The amount of stick I've been hearing.
What about the stuff that Tyson's sort of said in the last week or so? Yeah,
but Coogan, listen. It's all tongue and cheek. It's all cheek and tongue. Then it's one of them.
Tongue in cheek.
Tongue in cheek. That's the one I was looking for. He's a character, Tyson. And do you know what? I was speaking to him yesterday. He's in camp. People think he's joking when he says he's going to retire, don't they? Listen, I'm telling you now. I was having a conversation with him yesterday, and the stick that people was giving him, certain people involved in the game and the pressure, I can generally see him beating Klitschko and retiring. I honestly can see that.
I can see that, if I'm being honest.
Listen, trust me, he might retire for 2 or 3 years. He might come back 5 years' time. You know, but I can honestly see him.
I can see it.
I can see it. People saying, oh, he's only saying that he is. But yesterday I got on the phone to him, I was chatting to him, and I can see him retiring. I don't think this is a... listen, he's the best on the planet. What more do we need to prove? The way he looked at it yesterday, he's the best on the planet. I'm getting this stick, I'm getting no credit. So, after I beat Klitschko, he can retire now if he wants before Klitschko fight, but after he beats him, nobody in his family's ever got to work with him. And he can retire. And trust me, he will. If he keeps getting... I reckon the only way he wouldn't, if people give him a bit of credit. If people give him a little bit, just a bit of credit, just a bit, for beating the man who ain't been beat for since I've been born, then, you know, you might keep him around the game a bit longer, but I can't see it, to be honest. That's the truth.
Okay. Anything else you want to get off your chest?
Anything else I want to get off my chest? Anything else? Anything else? Oh, you come to the horse race tomorrow? Listen, Cougar, you have to come. This will be funny. You videoing it and the cameraman me racing on a cart. Trust me, it's going to be funny.
I'm not here tomorrow.
Where are you?
Harrods.
What are you in Harrods for? You in Harrods a lot?
For a meeting.
Who are you meeting?
That's about as much information as you need to know.
Was it like a TV deal? You leaving BoxNation or so? What is it? What's going on? Going on BBC,
TV
ITV?
deal.
What's going on?
Can't say a lot at the moment.
Do you want a job?
You got a job?
Yeah.
Doing what?
Cleaning out the auxes.
What do you pay? If it's more money than what I'm earning at the moment, I'd consider it.
Well, what money are you earning at the moment?
Speak to my team.
I'll have to WhatsApp him later. I'll have to WhatsApp and see what's going on. Oh, just to say that as well, that I will be out in the for me next fight. I've got a date, September. Just waiting on confirmation about a big fight, and I will be out in Marbella MGM training. I can't wait to get out there. I need to get out there because I've got so many distractions back here. Seriously.
Quite clearly.
Yeah, that's the reason why. See, listen, when I'm back here, if I'm training, I'll just mess about. Obviously not mess about the orcs, but fucking can't get the orcs.
Mess about with the orcs?
Yeah, but one of them ones anyway. Go with the boys here, go there, go there. When I'm out there, so all I can see is them bars shut when I'm in the villa and looking at a big McDonald's sign. But I'm like in prison, I can't get out. Jimmy downstairs. So that's the life that you got to live to be a fighter out there. And also that I'd like to say congratulations to the new fellow. What's his name? From Scotland.
Sam,
yeah.
Sam Carnott.
Yeah, I haven't met him.
Lovely fella.
Yeah, no, well, yeah, definitely. So I'd like to say congratulations to him. So
they need a toilet cleaner.
Yeah.
At the gym. If it don't work out for you, if you get sparked by Golovkin or Canelo or one of them.
Yeah, if I get sparked by one of them, I might.
There is a job there. No, it's not toilets, I don't think.
No?
It's the floors.
The floors.
The gym floors. You know where everyone sweats on and...
So, mind you though, it'd be like that film Creed, wouldn't it? When he gets beaten up, title took off him, whatnot else, and all of a sudden he's cleaning the floors of the gym.
That could be you.
It could be. I could make. Do you know what?
There's no bed for you at the gym.
Listen, potentially that could be a career-defining moment for me because I could earn that much money if I made my own film like that. So yeah, that's a good idea, Coog. It's a story, isn't it?
Have you seen my profile picture on Twitter?
What is it?
Me and Golovkin.
Get the dog out. Get the dog out. No, and there was just something I was about to say there. It just come back to me until you said that. Something just come back to me there. Coogan just made. I needed to say something there.
What was you talking about? Was you talking about Creed, the gym, Golovkin sparking you out inside 3?
No, it wasn't that. There's something else there what was said. Now, it was important. I needed to say this. No, you've
Is it gone?
It's gone, yeah. Oh, as well, while I'm here, I'd like to wish Matthew Macklin happy retirement as well. One of them ones where, like, when I was coming through, him and Darren Barker. Martin Murray was obviously still around, but there's always the fights I used to look up to, and I used to think one day. But I'm happy now he's retired. He's obviously a sensible fellow. He's earned a lot of money out of the game, and I'm happy really. I'm happy to see him retired really, because in the game you can go on too long, but obviously he's got a good team around him. With
he's had a great career as well.
He has, yeah. In some good fights. He ain't ducked no one. He's been against them all. So yeah, I've got to take it after him. So I'd just like to wish him a good happy retirement as well.
Oh, nice.
When I see him, I'll give him a cuddle and a kiss.
Yeah.
That's what the team does.
All right. Well, listen, Billy, thank you very much for letting me sit here.
It's no problem, Coogan. It's no problem. I'm going to take you in a minute, put a bit of diesel in for you, so I know you're tight. Where are you going after today?
Harrods.
Fucking hell, what's going on Harrods? What's the man's name who runs it or owns it or something?
All right, listen, Billy Joe Saunders, thanks for talking to Eiffel TV.
Do you want to say see that at the big turner?
Did you say anything?
No.
Bye.
just like to also say a big thanks to Joe Riccotto, Nonna's Kitchen, and Sister Liz. He's also just got into the boxing game, sponsoring me and Tyson Fury. So you know, thanks to him for believing in us. And you'll be seeing us wear all these logos and sponsor logos when we get in the ring and defend our titles. So thank you very much. Check his website out. If I knew it, I would say, because I'm dyslexic and I can't read. But yeah, so thank you very much, Joe. What are you videoing me for?
Yeah. Still keep videoing you.
You love videoing me, KUGAN, didn't you?
Right.
Oi! There he is, boy. Aaron, come here. Do you want a job? You got him, do it, boy. Get it, go on, do it. Look here, look, he's done it. He's done it. Get the dog out then, go on. Get it out on the lead. Go on, please, get it out on the lead. Quick, get it, quick, on the lead.
Oi!
Here. Sit, 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 sit. Lay. Lay, lay, lay. Oi, here, get him down. Get him down. Don't let him climb. Get him down.
Oi!
Get him down. Get him down. Put it down, KUGAN.
Oh! Right, that's enough now, Bill.
He's a guard dog. Good boy. Sit, sit, sit down, sit. Look. Get him down. Danny, go in. Get him down. Danny, go in. It's good. I'm just going to show you a basic 1-2. Bang, bang, slip, slip, hook. That's the basics for boxing. KUGAN, if you want to learn the boxing, you put your hands up, bang, bang, slip, slip, hook. Yeah? Counter the jab. If you get caught, just go back with it, but come back with something.
Thank you very much for that bit of advice.
No problem.
Cheers, bruv.